What's going on, guys? Welcome back to my series Searching for the Stars, where we are trying to get 3 stars on each of the Grand Prix in Mario Kart World. This means that you can't come second, you can't come third, you have to come first in every single race, or we start again. Now, what do we unlock from this? A new icon? A new character? Who knows? That's what I'm trying to find out. So come along with me as we start on the Shell Cup. Alright guys, this time I'm going to go with Shy Guy. An old classic, gotta give him a go. Always a personal favourite of mine. And we went with the W Twin Chopper as well. So here we go, Shell Cup, Koopa Troopa Beach, Faraway Oasis, Crown City, and Peach Stadium. Other tracks for this cup, hopefully no failures, but we will see what happens. Koopa Troopa Beach, I mean, so far we haven't lost any races. It's been a clean sweep, a clean 8 wins in a row from the previous 2 cups, but let's see how our start is here. Try and get the good boost on 2, starting with 5 coins starting at the back, so we will be a little bit quicker than everybody else, especially these guys at the front are probably lacking a few coins right now. So we managed to plant the red shell first, already up into third should I say, and into second. I mean, a very, very short lap. Look at that, we're already done 1 lap. Send the red shell forward, get him on the line, put Daisy there on the line. Got a 3 red shell protection. I went around the side here, just seeing if the water slowed you down too much, but it seems like that was just a big old wasted time. And the player behind me caught up loads in that corner, so probably won't be doing that again, but we'll see. Moving on to the 3rd lap, we've got 3 bananas, but the blue shell comes. Get rid of them bananas before they get destroyed by the blue shell. And then suddenly everybody comes overtaking, try and get the double item box. Didn't make it, no items right now, down in 4th as the red shell comes along, up into 2nd. Daisy ahead of us, that passes the line. And then this is the first big issue I had. I quit the game. Some of you might be wondering, why did I quit? Looking back at this, I'm also wondering why did I quit, because at the time I thought it was a 3-lap race. It is not. It is a 5-lap race. So I thought I already lost the race at that point, so I quit. But yeah, it is actually a 5-lap race. If you look down in the bottom left, if I used my eyes correctly, I would have seen that I did not have to quit there. And that is technically the first failure of this series. Shell Cup has bested me, or the scoreboard bested me. Not the scoreboard, the lap counter bested me. Shocking way to take my first loss, but is what it is. At least it was on the first track of the cup. If that was on the 3rd track and I made that mistake, unforgivable. Anyway. Basically back to where we was before I decided to just leave the game. First position, onto the 3rd lap now. We got the bomb on behind us, so just quickly send that back. I always feel a little bit sketched out by having the bomb on just trailing behind you, because if someone hits it, I feel like it might be able to hit me. Or I might get caught in that blast radius, but looking in a pretty good position here, that on the 3rd lap, that's where I quit last time. And the lightning hit at the exact time that blue shell was about to hit him, so that meant that he didn't take the blue shell hit, which meant he gained a little bit of ground on me there, but did pick up the red shell and just destroyed him. Moving up until 1st. Got quite a clean breakaway here, as you can see on the map. Gonna need something pretty bad to go wrong. Multiple red shells at this point. Gonna try and pick up 2 red shell protections. There shouldn't be another blue shell at this point, because one did just come last lap. Still only got the 1 red shell protection, but should be fine. As I just drive into the grass, Not really what you want me doing. He has gained the ground on me though. If he had a mushroom or something, he could have tried to make it, and I just quickly hit him in the face with one at the line there. Completely unnecessary, but just got to show your dominance sometimes. And there we go. Our first win in a row. Shell Cup. Next race. Alright, 2nd race here, we go to Faraway Oasis. See how this is. Just turning a bit on left and right here to warm up the tyres as we go into the ocean. Always a bit of a mess here, trying to find where the bounces are in the waves, seeing where you can get the jumps off of. I'm doing a pretty decent job. Obviously missed the last one there, but chuck a banana forward for no real reason, but not hit someone, and it did. Look at that. Bit of a genius story, if I must say so myself. Now then, and got the mushroom now, up into first, so we have got the blue shell protection. Picking up a few more items. There's lap 2 of this little highway interconnecting section. I managed to hit that that little question mark block there. I didn't know you could do that. So if you just jump again after you've gone over the original jump, you do just hit that block and just give yourself some coins, which is nice. To quickly dodge out the way of that sand tree that was rolling at us there. I do like these courses that have like the intermittent, I don't know, what do you call these, obstacles? Environmental obstacles or something, as we unlock Charging Chuck here. Another character I will probably never use, apart from this few seconds of the Kamek transforming us. And here we go, look at this scene, we're just gliding through the savannah, through Madagascar right here, through these zebras. Very nice. But just chilling up front now. Look, we got a mushroom, we're kind of chilling. We're not safe from a red shell though, so could be thinking about cycling through some items here, but no, we keep with it. As we are on the last section of the race, pulled up quite a lead as we just stick to the inside of this little uphill section we got here into another big jump, and here comes the red shell just as I was thinking about it. And it does hit us, but should be far enough away that it doesn't really cause us any issues. And yeah, we're still in first place. Take the upper route here. Should be faster. Hard to tell though. I need to check time trials or something like that as we come through into some waterfall section. I always like these sections. And here is the blue shell, so we can dodge this as we've got to this point. I didn't trick off that just to make sure we could get the full boost from the ground on with the mushroom to dodge that. And there we go, across the line. Another first place. Another win, up to 30 points. No real issues, that one. Here we go, race number 3. This is Crown City we'll be going to here. Got Daisy on the side of us here. See who gets the better takeaway. She does. Immediately lose a few positions here. Down into 3rd. As Daisy and Peach overtake us. Peach is in the classic Mario Kart DS kart that we all love. As that huge jump comes out ahead of Daisy, and as we're running past these emus or ostriches or big chickens, not really sure what they are. Moving on to a nice little bridge scene here, got some boosters on the ground, and we picked up a red shell. Moving into 1st, managed to pick up the mushroom that was on the ground from one of them trucks or something and drives by and drops them behind. Do get red shelled and blue shelled at the exact same time. Not a terrible place for it to happen, as we are right near to a boost panel, but I do just drive. Do I drive into that bomb or does someone hit it? Not sure, but we have fallen back to 9th position. Still on the bridge though, you know, always, if you fall behind on these long straight sections, it's never really that bad. As we pull off a nasty snipe there. We'll go for another one. No chance of that one though. Way too far. We get shocked right between the bridge. Truly, truly awful. And something you guys may not know is that when you get put down from the little crane, if you fall off the map or something, if you hit accelerate just as you hit the ground, you do get a little boost. It was like that back in Mario Kart Wii, but it wasn't like that in 8 or 8 Deluxe. So some of you might not be trying that out when you do get knocked off the track, but do make sure to hit accelerate as soon as you hit the ground for a little boost. As we're moving up here with a few mushrooms, kind of having a little battle with Mario here, just kind of knocking into him, seeing how strong his tyres are. He might come back again, no, not this time. Picked up a favourite. The golden mushroom is so strong in this game. I wouldn't surprise me if they turn this down a little bit in a future patch, but it is very nice in these final sections. So as we move on to the last lap of this race, I say lap, I guess it's more of a section. We haven't really done any laps yet, have we? Big banked corner section. I've somehow just made my way up into first just from that few mushrooms. A little bit of parkour here. And through this little street section, very cool. A few tight turns here. I wasn't really sure where I was going as I've never played this track before, but we are making our way through. And we have pulled out a humongous lead here on the second and third here. And there we go. Cross the line, first position once again. Just keeping up this streak onto the final track. 45 points. Here we are, the final race. We need to win this one and we've got to start this cup all over again. Already had to restart this one after the mishap on the Koopa Troopa beach. Let's try to not have any more issues here. Starting for a little rail grind. I'm trying to open up a little bit, but yeah, I'm trying to get some coins as well. You know, always need coins to increase your top speed. It's not as pivotal this time as it is from as it was in last year. As we get feather stolen from us by the boo. Not too phased about that. You know what? I'm kind of happy that got stolen. Just so I can get a coin. There you go. Beautiful. Coin immediately chuck the thing so I can pick up this little mini mushroom food here as well. Oh, as the pre-shells go soaring past us, managed to dodge them. Get a new costume, the pit crew Shy Guys. I drive into the side of a car there, do some horizontal driving on the road, and somehow it still works. Gobble up a few coins there, moving into the second section of this race in first position. All sorts of stuff going on behind me, but I'm way too far in front for them to really trouble me at all. We got a nice view up in front of us as we're seeing Peach's stadium or castle, whatever this was called. Very nice. Just done a good job with the place. This huge Shrek chucks a huge ball at us, spiky ball at us, but managed to dodge that. Let's put the speed boosters up here. Not going to take the surfboard jump into this little castle here. It looks like just a big parking lot at this point. Do need to probably look at what the name of this course is. It probably should make a bit more sense than a castle at this point. It's got this bigger parking lot. Sneak around. Here comes the blue shell though, you know, finally some action's hitting us. But again, look at the gap we've pulled up. Look at that on the map. Even after the blue shell, we're probably still another red shell or something distance away from second. So easy enough. Got 20 coins, so we should be zooming as well. Moving up, drifting all the way around as we go up here into the finish line. This is so. There we go. What a simple race at the end of things. Did not take long at all, and we kind of dominated every single race. Not really any issues, apart from of course me leaving. But yeah, Shy Guy, wonderful performance, lad. And there we go. Here is the confirmation. 3 stars, 60 points, and we've unlocked a new character, Lucky 2. Might use him like once or twice, but we'll see. That'll be it for this episode, so make sure to subscribe and I'll see you in the next one.